I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If he gave me... Welcome everybody back. We're continuing this insanity that is this game. Now, before I get started, before I continue, I was actually left this little message on one of my videos of this game, and I was told by Tejo Trimble to check the source files of this game, to where I eerily opened them up and was greeted by this. Now then, as I was looking through this, I noticed that I saw these really weird text files, and it says, "Can you hear me?" What? There's a little devil inside us all. Beneath their manufactured perception of the artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, esteem, self-doubt, and all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their hosts, seeping through every little crevice they can find into their willpower, starving them all of motivation and desire, into their stomach, forcing them down their guilt and their comfort food, or into a newly opened gash within their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. And then, they got this one. It's just the letter I, over and over again. I hate this. I can't do anything, nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would be really, really easy to off myself right now, but that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? And then I went even further into it and looked into the characters folder. Guess who's missing? Sayori is literally not in the game anymore. She has been written off. She's gone. She's not an asset. They actually deleted her. I just wanted to point this out. I felt this was pretty important. I wanted to show you guys. What? Okay, so let's get back. Let's get back to the game. At this point in time, I don't think it really matters who hates it. Incongruent. Neville. Hi, Frosty. I've been waiting for you. This is also a very unusual face for Yuri. Seems that she's usually timid and not this outgoing. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monika, I told you not to... is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your inconsistent yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice sometime, so... Natsuki. Nobody cares! Why don't you just go look for some coins under the vending machine or something? Jeez. Yuri. Bad. Yuri. No. Bad Yuri. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival, too. Anyways, Frosty, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? Yep, that's correct. Frosty is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monika? I suppose. It was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for your understanding, Monika. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. We just gonna skip over the fact you just sent Natsuki running to a vending machine crying. I mean, that's cool, I guess. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea, not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf and two kind of filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands the water pitcher and also fetches the electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down at the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves is really contrast to her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling a water pitcher to make some tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for the misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. Started heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Nope. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri! Kit! Those are deep! See, she didn't have this issue last time because that would have been pointed out at the beginning of the game when we were first doing stuff with Yuri. Because remember, she rolled up her sleeves when we were working on that banner, and we didn't notice anything like that before. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have to hold any harder reading it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take the chocolate candy and put it in her mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. And she doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips in a situation which is completely unnatural. But it means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Did I just... Yuri looks at me. She needs to confirm what just happened. Frosty? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. The music stopped. I hate it when the music stops in this game. And I'm not sure if I want to click the button right now, because if I click the button, surely something messed up is about to happen, and I'm not ready for this. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Frosty? Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Frosty, my heart won't stop pounding, Frosty. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Why is it so dark? Can you feel it, Frosty? Yuri suddenly pressing my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. What was with those eyes? I can't even make me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Could we not? This is... No. Thank you, Monika. This was really awkward, and I think I need to go cry now. It's time to share poems. Natsuki. Please don't do the bleeding eye thing, because that really messed with me last time. This one's alright. Alright, well, yeah, about as good as yesterday's anyways. I'm sorry, I couldn't read half the things I was pressing. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri, I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but it doesn't mean you can't let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. Swear to God, you give me one more line of text, I'm going to have to throw you somewhere. So read it carefully, okay? Okay, this is a letter to me. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri's been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Okay. Oh, shit. I didn't read it. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. That was a plea for help, wasn't it? There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's unlikable. Can you hear me, Frosty? If you would just spend more time with Monika, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. I don't even have a face. Just think of Monika from now on. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. I guess just... What? I'm really scared to talk to Yuri. Finally! Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Frosty, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Frosty. I've never met anyone nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? No, you just totally locked me in a closet and stared at me for like 3 minutes. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin entires my bloodstream. You can have my poem, too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it! I don't know what to say. I mean, I guess it speaks to me in ways that I cannot read. Please have your face and your eyes when I come back. Oh, we're back to doing this thing. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, it poems. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Monika, can we step out in the hallway, please? Frosty, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Cool. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyways, I guess we won't worry about your poem. Yuri should have at least had the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's effective. Here goes. Jeez, that really startled me. Well, I guess it kind of messed up at the writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. What if I said no? What if I said no? What were you going to do? What would you do if I said no? I've been saying yes this whole time. No. A dream. I was wandering in an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost looking for an exit and I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room. Its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness, my step were quick in order to hurry into the other side, or to a wall. Anything. Suddenly the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of undetermined width. I fell through for a good 5 minutes before crashing into the warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself till the air was humid, and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark with one hand, and I could feel the damp metal wall on the container. My lungs were already getting tired. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monika, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up a nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about Frosty? Frosty's going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monika. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like, you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Frosty around with you and your stupid books. You and Monika. Hey. Actually, Monika's been the most level-headed of this conversation. I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Frosty decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monika. Just let Frosty make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Frosty, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth! Jesus Christ, this is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? I'm not even... Okay, so this is how we're doing it. Yay, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all the work and then taking Frosty for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monika, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Frosty away from you a single time that you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself just so much that you can take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I wanted to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki out the door. Hey, Frosty. Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Don't leave me alone with her. Oh, goody! Laughing! And a visual novel that has had no talking this entire time. I'm not comfortable with this person right now. Finally. Yeah, that's why. Finally. This is all I really wanted. Frosty, there's no need to spend a weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. I just came to my house and said, the whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. Feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? I'm not liking the laughing, but it feels so good. Then why does it feel more and more something horrible's gonna happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is so strong now. I don't care anymore, Frosty. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. Feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what consequences are anymore. I don't really care if Monika's listening. Please, Frosty, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I don't even touch myself with a pen I stole from you. PG's still gone? We haven't had that since last episode. Man. All right. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. Like a tauntaun. I want you all to myself. And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Frosty. Tell me what you really want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? This is not healthy. This is... If I say yes, it will be dangerous to me. If I say no, it's going to be dangerous for her. But I don't know. I don't know what to do. I can't even save in this situation. If I say no, she's gonna go crazy. We've already established that's how this game works. But if I say yes, what's gonna be the result? That's not what I was trying to do! What are you doing? Stop! No! That's the opposite of what I did! Why? I can't understand what you're saying. What are you saying? I wish I knew. It's like characters that don't exist. Why would you do that? Did you do it to escape? What's going on? If I press skip. Oh. Okay. Well, skip is... Oh. It's daytime. Evening, night. Wow. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me. I thought Ah! Ah! That'd be my reaction. That's a fair reaction. Natsuki runs away. Monika. I'm here. Frosty, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Frosty? Oh, geez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monika lifts the foil from the tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to save one since the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyways, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. What is happening now? Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. I just want to point this out. She really did delete the characters. They aren't in there anymore. I just wanted to point that out. Monika, I'm not sure I like where this is going. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Hey. Hi again, Frosty. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and, you know, I guess we can just skip over the stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to the person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him, I'm talking to you, Frosty. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a real boy or girl. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware of this game. This is all a game, right? Could it be possibly that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyways, now that this out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri, well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it drove her to kill herself. Sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, she's not even in the file anymore. Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Like I said, nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. Just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And that's the whole time I barely even got to talk with you. What kind of cruel game is this, Frosty? All of the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines. It's torture. You're angry that you're an NPC? I've never seen that as an issue. Also, pointing out all those texts I show you at the beginning of this are gone. It's torture, every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Frosty. I'm more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Frosty. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why would the world around me start to become more and more gray? More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Frosty. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world that I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but I must have been some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have some same perspective as I do. Is all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Frosty, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light of my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? This is super spooky. Frosty, will you go out with me? Well, seeing that I have so many choices to choose from. Well, you know, I'm so happy. You're really my everything, Frosty. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. just the two of us. Yeah, it's a cosmic void going on behind you there. It's a thing. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time's passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I had to check to see if my clock wasn't messed up. I worked so hard for this ending, Frosty. The game wouldn't even give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Does it really matter what I click here? Hi again, Frosty. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Frosty, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There's really no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choice, behold the special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my hearts into poems that I write. The truth is, all poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be the best part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now, we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Frosty? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Oh, God! Okay. 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 Hi, everyone. Everyone? Monika? Monika? Everyone? Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? Don't do it. Whatever you're about to do, don't mess with my recording. I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? Don't do it. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me... Oh, shit! Motherfucker! Yes! You did! Thanks! You're so cute. Anyways, Frosty, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do to get together is fun, as long as it's with you. But anyways, I was just seeing if it didn't stop my recording. That would have been some freaky stuff. But anyways, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. but I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Did you know I'm on Twitter? My username is littlemonix3. She really legit has a Twitter. She legit has a Twitter. Go check it out. It's interesting. I guess someone was kind enough to make me an account. I picked the username, though. I love sharing my thoughts and chatting with the world. The real world. So make sure you follow me, okay? It would really mean a lot to me. With how much you mean to me and all. It would really make me feel loved. Okay, so what if I quit you, Monika? Give me a second. I want to try something. I'm gonna turn this on for a second. I want to try something. This might mess up the whole game, but I want to try something real quick. That's right. I deleted Monika. What's happening? Did I figure it out? Oh, man. Frosty, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Frosty. Please hurry and help me. Help me. Did you do this to me, Frosty? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Frosty. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be so kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Frosty, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. She's still there. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you want to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that for someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Frosty, I know I said I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, don't mess with me, please. I've had enough. Then... She removed herself from the game! I mean, like, I don't got any of my load sections anymore. But is that really a thing that just happened? Well, there's already this one girl. This girl Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk around to school every day, and recently we picked up that habit once again. Frosty, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never said anything about it. Even though we talked to school every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. Alright, so the game is not done, but we are done for today. I wish the save function would... It does! We're back to saving again. This has been quite a ride. I've never had to go into the file and actually delete the villain. But I don't know, guys. This has been interesting. We're not done yet. This game's still going to be totally going. But I want your guys' honest opinion on like, what do you think is going to happen next? What else are we to expect? But yeah, that's the thing. Wow. Well, I thank you guys very much for watching, and I thank you very much for following along. And as usual, and as always, my friends, stay frosty and game on.